But some TV show that everybody's watching is Stranger Things, and Stranger Things 5 is coming back, everybody. Where, they started production, they had to stop because of the whole writer's strike. Again, I feel like we're beating this up, but this is how it goes. But now we've had an announcement for some new casting. Linda Hamilton, everybody, is coming in to be a character on Stranger Things Season 5. Now, they haven't said exactly what she's actually going to be playing. Villain, hero, we don't know. A big part, though, apparently. Again, over that whole thing they had over the weekend where they said a Netflix big premiere where they were talking about their new projects coming up, Schwarzenegger actually announced that she was coming in. And he's like, my good friend is coming in, and she's going to kick some ass, and he was having a good time just like saying it. And then she had a video presentation, and she's like, I'm coming to Hawkins, everybody, get ready. Now, this is a huge show, everybody. I mean, you think about it, 1.35 billion hours of viewing this last season over its first 28 days. Huge, spending 19 weeks at the streamer's top 10 rankings. This is a huge show for them. They're going to spend some time on it. This is the end, so it's got to be great. And hopefully, I love her, so I hope that she has a substantial part that means something. I'm guessing the way this show has been, I'm guessing should be military-based somehow. That's what I would think. Maybe she's going to be letting some kind of force in somehow, or maybe trying to stop the kids, or maybe trying to stop Vecna. You never know. But it's going to be interesting to see, and I love that she's coming in. But that's not just me. I want to ask everybody else. Paul, what do you think? Are you a fan of Linda Hamilton, and do you think she would be great going to Hawkins on Stranger Things 5?
Dude, I'm so excited. I'm so happy she's going to be on this show. Every time they bring somebody back that's like a badass from the 80s or 90s and putting them in this show, I just know it's going to go well. And I want to see her as a villain. I always see her as the hero, which is great, but I kind of want to see that bad side to her. I don't think we see enough of that. And hers, I'm glad you brought up the military thing, because if she's a villainous military figure, like I think that would be really fun. And Linda Hamilton, I mean, she's Linda freaking Hamilton. She's Sarah Connor.
Right?
I mean, you cannot get better than that for this show. It gets me so excited. And I already was excited for Stranger Things, the final season. I mean, it's the final season of this iconic series. And what a better way to go out, It's great.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. And you're going to probably hear more and more announcements like this, especially like a big 80s star like she was. It's huge. I love that when they bring them in, because there's a little bit of nostalgia to there. That's kind of fun as well. It's like, I just love it. Like Sean Astin, when he was in there too, friend of the show. I love Sean Astin, great guy. When he came on too, he was awesome on that. It was so much fun, and also very sad arc for him as a character, but a blast. GR loves it too. Yeah, GR. Linda's great. Sabrina, what do you think? Are you excited about Linda Hamilton coming to Stranger Things Season 5? Or do you think that you're like a little bit like about this casting?
No, I really enjoy her. And I think that she would be a good villain, as you were saying, Paul, because she is a villain. She's the villain, really, in Resident Alien. I don't know if you watched that show.
Yeah.
I need to watch that. Yeah.
It's really fun. It's a little bit
I didn't
weird,
know she
obviously.
was in that.
Yeah, she's
great.
The main villain. Like she's the boss of the bad people,
She's already playing the part that I had in mind for this.
Yeah,
right
100%. She's not in it a ton though, and I hope that in this she will, be more prominent. I agree with you. Congrats, Linda.
Yeah.
She also was in that show. I don't know what, I didn't watch this, but that show Claws, it was a Niecy Nash led, like kind of female show. She was also in that for 7 episodes, fairly recently. So, I'm glad that she's coming back on the scene. I think that Stranger Things is a very good fit for her. I can see her being, kind of one of the bad guys. I could also see her somehow like maybe being like a Matthew Modine type, like somewhere on that side of what was going on. Maybe
exactly what I was thinking. Yeah.
I think it could go either way. But I'm really excited for it. I'm excited, to see how they wrap this up. There's not going to be any information on any of this, I don't think, until after the writer's strike is over, because the Duffer Brothers are really, throwing their weight behind the writers, and they say that, like, writing doesn't stop when production starts. So, we're taking a pause, and that's that. So I feel like they're gonna leave this little nugget of joy and then like ride into the night. We won't know anything about it for a long time, but it definitely has me thinking, and I'm really excited about it.
Yeah, they actually stopped production, like one of the first productions to stop when the writer's strike happened. And they had that whole announcement, which was great. And I think it's great. It's smart. It's, it's supporting the writers because they are writers too. They're a huge part of the whole process. So if it wasn't for the Duffer Brothers, there would be no Stranger Things at all. So they get the process of a writer and how they should be taken care of. And, people need to be able to eat. That's what it comes down to. Need to be able to eat. So it's a huge thing. But I'm excited about this casting. I think it's great. I mean, again, they love bringing these 80s stars in here because it just sets the tone so well. And it's already nostalgia bait as it is. And it adds even more, and I love it.